Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51, smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I got nothing to do.
Welcome to space. What were you expecting? It's a dangerous place. Thank you for investing. Go there for your rota, there for your orders. Fill up these quotas, we'll bill for your quarters. Report to your foreman, but watch for marauders. Cause if you get eaten, there's fees for your mourners. Prosperity's there in the care of magnates. In halcyon heaven awaits. Did you think it was supposed to look like the poster? It mostly does, oh, if you'd only read closer. Just 10 short years to a new frontier. Snooze as you cruise and you'll wake up here. You've been trapped in that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed. Oh, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property? That waivers your say in autonomy. The conglomerates got you in lock and key. We put the dollar back into idolatry. If you're upset, you can rent an apology. We are a family forged in bureaucracy. No I in team, but there's con in economy. Were you expecting adventure? Were you hoping for fun? My friend, you're indentured and pleasures exempt from your tenure. So venture back down to your slum that's provided at generous prices. Your worth is determined by your sacrifices. A small term of service went down on the surface. Internment's a freebie that comes with the purchase. We work to earn the right to work, 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 to earn the right to give ourselves the right to die, ourselves the right to live, to earn the right to die.
To our little town, why don't you settle down? You just fill out the paperwork and you could look around. We're happy as can be inside the valley cannery. We live to pack the cans of meat and not to question where it's found until we end up in the ground around the corner in the yard. You know, we thought we liked the sound of finding glory in the stars. The borders taught us to be proud of never reaching very far. So we earn what we're allowed and give it right back at the bar.
The ale to cure what ails you. Zero G brew, your favorite flavor. So work till you bleed, ennobled by labor, then purchase relief from your local retailer. If you'd rather drop dead, that's fine, but you know to dropping down dead, there's a fine. So you do your job and I'll do mine. I gotta meet a 6 foot deep bottom line. We make a fortune for the board by selling boredom door to door, because it's all that we deserve and it is all we can afford. The secrets of the universe and all the worlds to be explored, but our dreams are back on earth and now the work is our reward. And you'll be grateful for seats at the table, though it dips at one end and the bench is unstable. You may waste your days, but at least you were able to pay off your grave since we leased you your cradle. Be faithful and pray, we'll repay what you invest. Behave as you slave for humanity's interest. On account that you're all on account and we're quickly amounting humanity's interest. You'd think that we'd sink to the brink of rebellion with markets dependent on peddling weapons. The architect tells them the secret to heaven is simply consuming whatever we sell them. We work to earn the right to work, 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 to earn the right to give ourselves the right to die, ourselves the right to live, to earn the right to die. You should have read the fine print, my friend. Should have read the fine print. You should have read the fine print, my friend. Should have read the fine print. Welcome to our little town. Why don't you settle down? You just fill out the paperwork and you can look around. We work and then 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 we end up in the ground. Welcome to our little town. Why don't you settle down? You just fill out the paperwork and you can look around. We work and then we work and then we work and then we work and then we work. Should have read the fine print. Here and here and initial here. Welcome to the family.
How long do we let her go before she realizes she's muted?
Oh, fuck you. I'm trying to be polite and mute myself and my surroundings during your intro. That's the thanks I get.
J-Riller, it speaks to your life because it's true.
Calm yourself, sir.
Breathing is a thing. The breathiness of breathing. All right, so you annoyed me, so I went live. Now what? Oh no! Oh, you want a show, but you don't know what you want to show about. You want somebody else to do things so that you don't have to do them, and you can just be like in their ear like a family of lice.
Some stuff you found.
I found it. Yeah, I got it. I'm a professional. I do this stuff. I do this stuff for other people. I don't know why I don't do it for me more often. Don't make any sense. Do it.
That's why I say go live.
So, welcome to the Tootie Bug Show,
Hi, y'all.
where all things are purple, except for the hairs on my weed. And that is unfortunate. So we have a choice. I've found two videos. One is supposedly funny arrests. The other is Karen's being arrested.
Ooh. Both sound delicious. But
So,
what are we in the
and
midst?
if it's going to be that kind of party, I'll stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Listen, let's go. Okay, we're going to do the 1-2 thing. We can do that. That can be good. We can do the 1-2 thing. Where is it at? Widgets, polls. Wait, do that a different way.
Yes, Jay Rillo, it certainly does. The song that he has is just, oh my God.
I like the video with it. That whole thing.
You did a wonderful job. Beautiful.
I didn't do that. I literally cut out like 6 seconds of the cartoon at one point because two reasons. One, I noticed that it had a loop, at a 6-second loop of something that happened twice, right? And I cut that out. And from the point in time they do the pumpkin thing, when the pumpkins start singing, that was off by like 3 beats, about 6 seconds, however long. And I cut that loop out, and I trimmed like a little tiny spot where there was like some editing issue from the previous uploader or whatever. And other than that, I mean, I was sitting here editing something completely different, listening to music, and I had some copyright free crap playing over here, some old cartoons. And it just so happened that song started up just as that cartoon started up. And I'm over here like, well, that's fucking silly. It looks like it fits. Why am I doing this? Hey, fuck this shit. I'm going to do that.
Hell yeah.
I dumped 4 hours worth of work.
Your lap by the powers that be. Oh my God. And it's you too. That's the crazy part. It's you and everybody else.
1 for Karen's, 2 for funny arrests. The Karens, they're all funny arrests in my opinion, because if you're dumb enough to go out there and do some shit to get arrested, I'm going to laugh at you while you're getting arrested, but I'm also going to laugh at me while I'm getting arrested.
Karens are just naturally entertaining. So, what do we want, guys? What do we want?
So far, it is
We'll do ladies first. Let's go. I'll do one.
There we go. Apparently, I hadn't started it yet. Everybody try again. Fuck, I'm terrible at this. I thought I was wrong. Okay. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Hey, Truth. Welcome in, my brother.
When I got arrested, I was crying like a bitch.
You getting arrested is kind of like Joe Cool getting arrested. Everybody gonna laugh like a motherfucker while that's happening. See that motherfucker in court, bro. I wonder how many times he told the judge to suck my bitch. Blow me, Nika. Like, come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Al Wine, somebody's supposed to pay me before I drop this. I'm terrible at this whole grifting thing. I'm real bad at it.
I got you covered, homie. I'm putting the stuffs in there.
It's the joke. It's all the jokes, bro.
All the jokes.
I have it. Where we at? It's tied. Fuck. Y'all don't mess with me because I can split screen that shit and play both of them simultaneously.
All right, y'all. Come on. We need a decision.
What up, Al Wine? How's your mic today?
Is my mic good today?
I'll accept this.
Yes.
But the jury's still out. I'm watching you.
You got to re-vote.
I did vote.
You got to vote again. You got to re-vote.
Voted. It was before I clicked the button because I'm an amateur and I fail at everything.
You broke the tie. You bag of dicks.
So it's Karen's, huh? Damn it.
Ladies win. Oh, no. It's just ladies first because, we'll probably end up doing both of them, depending on if anybody else does.
Oh, no. There's no way in hell, bro. I mean, like, this is...
Oh, is it long?
It takes 6 hours to cover this video. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. So, like, at the rate we pause, we'll be going 12 hours and still have space left.
During the 5-minute drive.
No. Fuck you. Oh. Every now and then I remember I have this video and I decide to share it. I want to point out, I don't know this guy from Adam's House Cat. I've never heard of this dude. This is not a fan. He is not a subscriber. He came up with this completely organically. It's over 2 years old. Let's see. Well, I can't check it now. But anyway, this was sent to me by somebody who was like, do you know this guy? Notice the title up here. It says Caucasian. Well, y'all can't see this behind me. It's Caucasian Sasquatch.
I've been in the Rocky Mountains all week. I think I was followed home by the abominable snowman. I found where he bedded down. Crocky, mate. That's definitely a Caucasian Sasquatch if I've ever tasted one. I shouldn't have hit on his hot mom. I think he's pissed.
In the glorious year 1986, nestled in the proud mountains of Colorado.
That just happened. That wasn't anything. I didn't talk to that guy. I didn't like, he doesn't know me. We don't know each other. I don't know that he knows of me. And I commented on the video and made a short out of it a while back. And it didn't do great, but it was hilarious to me. Wait, we got somebody else back here? No. Alwine is just typing backstage. Oh, it's you. It's you.
Yeah, I put a couple videos backstage to participate in the show that I told you that you should be doing.
I mean, it's all your fault anyway. So
I know. So I'm trying to contribute to the madness.
I see how that works. I prefer money. Oh, this is a good one too. Oh my God. All right. So everybody got that one friend, right? He's got that great girl, but he's always bad on her. He's always doing her wrong. And she just seems to pretend like it's not happening and nobody's noticing. Well, this is what it looks like inside her head.
Hey, your boy back from Houston. Me and the boy, we had a great time. We was out there wilding, you know what I'm saying? I wish you could be there, though. I wish I could have enjoyed your 30th with you. I know, and bro, I woke up this morning, my pee was burning. Like, I don't know why.
I heard some bad food is doing that in Houston.
Oh, it's probably one of the restaurants we ate at home. Mm-hmm. You're right. Okay, you can go to the store clean, get something to clean it up for me or something? Mm-hmm. Okay, man, I'm about to go unpack. I love you. Okay. All right. I'm finna ask her right now. Babe.
What's going on?
Bruh, the boys, they asked me to go out tonight, bro. And I'm trying to stay in the house with you, but they keep asking me, can you go to the club? Can you go to the club? We got sections. They said they got like 20 bags. 20 girls pulling up and everything like that. And I'm really not trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really been a party type, and then they go to an Airbnb after, like, and then when I be out, the girls, they be trying to flirt with me, and I don't be trying to be rude. So, like, I just talk to them back, but I'm not trying to be rude because I'm a good dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, can I go? Like, I ain't gonna be doing it. I'm just gonna be chilling.
I mean, it is your friend's birthday.
That's what I'm saying. I should be there, right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't really want to go.
I know you don't want to go, but I think it's best that you should. Because that's just because it's your friend.
You right. Okay, thank you, baby. She said I can go. We gonna be lit tonight.
Brandon, welcome in, my brother.
It's the first of the month. Time to pay rent. It's time to pay rent. I got my half of the rent ready. You got yours ready?
Yes.
Where's that? We need to pay it. I need it right now. Is this enough? It look about right. You gonna have dinner ready at 7, ain't you?
Yep.
All right. What you making?
Pork chops.
Oh, we always got pork chop. It's all right, bro. All right. Thank you. I'm tired of having pork chop.
Babe.
What?
Come here.
I'm playing 2K. What do you want?
You remember what I said? You know that guy always treating his girl wrong, completely above board, always just loudest one in the room, and she just over there like she ain't even noticed. This is what they're doing. This is how this is going.
She's got nipple rings.
Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you, Tootie.
If this is your first shift at Waffle House, you have to fight.
Y'all gonna act right or I'm closing this bitch down!
Smells like a wet shit in a Waffle House in here.
Right? Absolutely does.
All day.
Why does Cash App want me to borrow money? If I could afford to borrow money, why would I borrow it from Cash App? Anyway, this is a very lovely young lady. I'm a little concerned with how much metal is associated with her, but otherwise, this seems a perfectly acceptable relationship, correct? No. Not acceptable. Okay. Are you still muted?
No, I'm not muted.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been entranced by the nipple ring.
I found lashes and 2 nails in a bed earlier.
Lashes? That's a feather. Them, I don't know where them came from, but I'm playing 2K though. Them probably yours or. Oh no, my grandmama was over here the other day. Them my grandmama's. I'll make sure I get it back for her. Make sure you pack them up, okay?
Oh. Where is he? This is. Where have you been?
What you mean?
You left at 12 in the morning. It's 6 p.m. the next day.
Oh, the night kind of got long. Me and Trey, we was with his homegirl, and we was with my best friend, and we had to drop him off after we had left the club, and then I stayed the night at my girl best friend's house because she's scared of the dark, and I ain't want her to be scared, you know what I'm saying? So that's why. And I was gonna text you, but I've been having battery issues.
You have been having battery issues. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Next time, just call. I was worried.
Oh, I was going to, but look, you looking amazing, baby.
Really?
Yes, I'm loving this look on you. Yeah, oh, okay. Something is missing though.
Wait. I think I know what you mean.
No, this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are a little too true.
I mean,
what you think about that, Outline? I guess he's gonna phone it in this time.
Sorry, I'm wearing gloves because I'm cleaning out. I'm doing a clean out while jamming with you guys, and my gloves would not let me hit the mute button.
That checks out.
The clown makeup's a little excessive, if you ask me.
Well, that's the whole point, is the fact that she's going along with all this trash, and the whole time she's dressing up like the clown she's behaving as.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
It's spot on, and I like it. I respect it. And the reason why Cash App wants you to borrow money there, Sasquatch, is because they think that you're a high-balling man. Because I, too, can borrow the money from the Cash App.
They are correct. But that's none of their business. I'm just saying. And yes, I might have had a few grand pass in and out of my Cash App over the past couple of months, but that was all above board, perfectly legal. Like, it wasn't even shady. It was just paying long guys, paying bills, paying stuff, and it's easier to whip out a card than it is to go and hunt down my wife and get the other card because I forgot to fucking bring it because I'm a moron.
My wife always laughs at me because when I pay my bills, I'll send her the money to pay it because I'm working, and it looks like I'm sending her all this money. But you know how with Cash App, when you send money on Cash App, you have to put like a description. We always put H for some reason because it's the closest and easiest letter to put.
Oh, sir.
Cash App,
sir.
Cash App probably thinks I'm
going to bite you right in the ass long term. Your ass is going to prison as a smack dealer.
I'm already on probation. Leave me alone.
They won't leave you alone, sir. That's not how that works.
Yeah, getting that yard work done for my lawnmower man.
All right, we're getting around to the Karens since y'all hate them so much. Jesus.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, we encounter a truly bewildering sidewalk specimen.
Oh my.
Dressed in what experts can only describe as a confused blend of thrift store clearance and absolute confidence. Armed with a ribboned stick of unknown origin, the subject performs spins, twirls, and skips as if summoned by music no one else can hear. Researchers believe this display may be part of a mating ritual or an open audition for Tweaker's Got Talent.
Walton County Sheriff's Office on recorded line. This is Melissa.
Walton County.
All right.
My husband's there right fucking now, Walton County. That's where he's at.
This is actually this is a really well, I don't know. I think it's a really egregious case of negligence. But essentially two mothers, actually a mother and a friend and some kids, the woman's kids, go to the beach. And after they get to the beach, they together they walk the kids down there, and then one comes back to the hotel for something and is going to come back and watch the kids. But before she gets back to watch the kids, the other one goes up to the car for something. And apparently it took long enough for not only people to notice that there were unattended children at the beach, but for them to call the cops to show up, and then talk to the cops before either of the women come back. Now, critical detail that I could not beat through the previous audience's head. One woman is not their parent. She is the one that left to go to the hotel room to fix sandwiches for everyone. The other lady is the children's parent, and she abandoned them at the beach to go to her car and get a refill for her vape or something like that. And apparently she ended up staying there long enough that someone called the cops showed up, they talked to the cops, and then they spent some amount of time wandering around trying to find her. They talked to the kids, they talked to bunches of people standing around, and when it was all said and done, of course, she got picked up for negligence, right? I don't know what the charges actually were, but she got picked up, probably a public drunk thrown in on top of that. And I think the other chick got picked up because she was there. Like, as far as I know, there's no reason to arrest that woman. Those ain't her kids. That ain't her hotel room. That ain't her beach. That ain't her car. That ain't got shit to do with her, except for the fact that she went to go make sandwiches, and she ended up getting hooked up too, I think. Did you know there was a Firefly sea shanty?
What?
Right.
I think you mentioned something that too the other day.
Oh, what now?
Yeah, totally a thing. Firefly sea shanty. We'll get to that, but first, we're going to defend our household as the founding fathers intended.
I own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house, the devil! I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle, blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man, misses him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lad! Grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set off car alarms. Fix bayonets and charge the last terrified rapscallion. Bleeds out, waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up. Ah, just as the founding fathers intended.
The Serenity set sail at dawn, blackened hull where war once shone. Mal the captain will not kneel, so stands by iron and steel. We are the crew of the Serenity.
I've never seen a bayonet on a 30-30. Did you see that?
Do what?
That woman had a bayonet on a 30-30. I've never seen a lever action with a bayonet on it.
My pap had one. It was an old Marlin 30-30. He fabbed it to where he could put a bayonet on that bitch. It was beautiful.
Wow.
And we aim to misbehave. Wash laughs loud when rigging screams, sings through broken wind and dreams. Jane counts coin, then counts his shot, never asks if right or not. We are the crew of the Serenity, and we aim to misbehave. You can't take the sky from me. You can't chain the open sea. We lost the war, but still run free. You can't take the sky from me. Inara walks where lanterns sway, chose this deck and chose to stay. Kaylee hums where engines cry, keeps old ghost and steel alive. We are the crew of the Serenity, and we aim to misbehave. You can't take the sky from me. You can't chain the open sea. We lost the war, but still run free. You can't take the sky.
Was there a scope? Was that a scope? Was that a scope on her?
On a musket. Yes, that is on a long carabine. Yes, ma'am. I don't know, man. Hey, if that's a rifled barrel,
that's the space pirates, baby. What?
But if that's a rifled barrel, a scope could be useful. Not that scope.
Okay, so what do I need to watch first? Firefly, then Serenity, or
Firefly first. Serenity is Serenity is the finale that Firefly never got. The Firefly series was released out of order, and they filmed a pilot and then filmed a first episode, and the studio chose to use the first episode as the pilot instead of the pilot that they spent all their money on, right? And so, and I'm pretty sure the train job was supposed to be the pilot, but it ended up being where they pick up Wash or whatever. I can't remember the name of that episode.
And since you're going to talk about supernatural like stuff that I like, we'll do Firefly stuff too. So I need to educate myself on it. So,
well, let me tell you, whereas Supernatural would take 8 months and a gift from God to get through, you could handle Firefly in like an afternoon. Like, but no, you can clock in around noon and finish it before midnight, and that's everything. That's all of it.
Okay, perfect for a rainy day. All right.
I think it's only like 8 episodes or 9 episodes or something. And one of them, as far as I know, was never actually released on TV until the syndication had transferred. And it's Objects in Space. It's one of my favorite episodes is Objects in Space. And it's fucking amazing because it's so different from the rest of the episodes. All the rest of the episodes kind of have a theme. They all kind of have a lesson. There's all sort of a you know, sometimes you have to bend so that you do not break, right? That's sort of the theme. And then Serenity, the movie, comes along and it's the point where you choose to not break either. You don't bend and you don't break. Like you can only bend so far before it becomes a problem. And once it becomes a problem, it's not so much a question of whether or not what he does is moral. Is it more or less immoral than what the government did in that case? Right. So if you were to interpret it through the lens of government, this gentleman is a known terrorist who recruited an army of Reavers in order to invade Allied space. The reality is he is a disenfranchised soldier who has strapped together whatever he had left and flew off into the black and has been running smuggling jobs and whatnot ever since, right? Lives on the very edge of legal. And this guy came across a bit of information, but he didn't trust it. He verified. He went into Reaver space to go verify that some naughty had happened. And when he found out what it was, he could not stay silent about it. And that's the entire series, including Serenity in a nutshell, is government oppression exists. What the fuck do you do about it? Nothing. that's the message. Nothing. Well, it's the fact that in some episodes they do something about it and they either get hooked up, have to pay fines, fucked up, the government fucks with them. And in other episodes, they don't do anything about it and the government still shows up to fuck with them. Like it makes no difference whether you're the good guy, the bad guy, or some dude over here selling Bibles. It makes no difference.
I need to rewatch Expanse too.
Now that one's going to take more than a weekend.
Yeah.
I found someone doing an At Mountains of Madness Dr. Seuss reading. What if Rome industrialized in 1800 years earlier? What if Rome developed the steam engine, essentially?
Oh,
this is funny.
Diversity hiring practice. Diversity hiring practices are being halted and reversed, leaving some employees out of work and confused.
I love working here. I don't know why I got fired. I was always the first one in, last one out. I always help my coworkers out, whether it be on the line or to pass a drug test. I've won Employee of the Month the last 14 months I've been here, consecutively.
They fired the white guy? He's the only worker here that hasn't tried to fight me yet. They fired Jacob? Damn.
This gentleman drives 40 minutes for Jacob. He goes to that Popeyes for his service. This is all parody, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not scared of black people. But one time I came and ordered at the drive-thru and started stuttering, and the black lady asked me if I was retarded.
I've been working here for 4 years. My coworkers are like family to me.
Who Jacob? You talking about the white dude? Look like ugly Jesus? I thought he was undercover boss, to be honest.
Motherfucker said, I've been working here 4 years. Who's Jacob? Jesus. Welcome to Popeyes. How may I ruin your order?
Some of my coworkers would tell me that I'm too polite, but I didn't think that was a fireable offense. One time I did give a woman extra sauce, and when my manager saw that, after he got off FaceTime with his cousin, he yelled at me for a while.
Sit still.
All right, let's get to the.
I cannot.
What, sit still?
Yes. I
Pay attention.
cannot. That was
Stop it.
always on my report cards. Fidget. Won't sit still.
Oh, my teachers kind of got over it after a while. They got tired of writing that shit, right? So what they would do, and this started up around, let's see, it was Miss Holiday in third grade, Miss Willis in third grade. She basically, that woman got wrote up for tying me to a chair. I shit you not. That woman tied me with a jump rope to my desk. Now, it was all done as like a funny giggles kind of thing, but it was meant to hold me in the chair. And the reason it became an issue was after the joke was over and she finished tying me up, I popped the fucking rope off and she roped me up for leaving my desk, right? But I didn't leave my desk. I just took the rope off. It wasn't like it was tight or anything. It was a joke, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that she also enforced it like litigiously makes it not a joke anymore, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so when I got up there, I
out of it. Yeah.
Right. There's no more ha once you're being the system moves against you based on that trash. Anyway, so after that went down, I ended up in Miss Jackson's class. That woman hated me. You remember I told you that I was flunked by a teacher one time because I was male, right? And that it was me and like the 8 other guys in this woman's class that had literally failed every test she had given.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That one. That's the one. And they gave us an opportunity to come in and take the test again. And literally all of us blew them all out. Hell, I had like 13 or 18 of those things to do, and they're all supposed to take an hour. She's one of those who like, okay, start your test now, you know?
Yeah.
And she doesn't actually do any work in the class. She's just constantly testing motherfuckers. But anyway, that whole retaking all the test things took place after a academic tribunal had taken place with a handful of those other students. And I had been brought in to be questioned on some of that stuff. And she had been reprimanded. She had been removed from the class for like 2 months. And during that 2 months, it was your normal math class. She comes back and immediately the same group of students are excelling and the same group of students are failing again. And so they ended up having to like have the whole board of education together and have this whole freaking like mock trial thing to determine whether or not she was going to be allowed to continue working. The problem was she had missed a few weeks in the first quarter, missed 2 weeks in the second quarter, missed 2 weeks in the third quarter. And by the time it rolled around to the fourth quarter and half the class is failing, and some of us had like ridiculously low numbers. Like I had a 25 in that class. I'm pretty good at math. Always have been. But she would nitpick my work so hard that she would find some errant scratch on the paper to say that this isn't part of that formula, negative 10 points. So I could get every answer right and still fail the test, still fail the work. Yeah. I could show all my work and I would still fail the work because if there was a blemish on the page, she would count that as part of the problem and say that it's some symbol that doesn't belong in the formula or whatever. And that happened so freaking much. One of the things that happened, they went to her and told her that she would have to return all of the work we've done, all of the graded papers that she had, that all of that needed to be collated and returned to the students. And a lot of students didn't get theirs back. None of that happened. Mine happened to be some of the ones that actually were saved for whatever reason. And I ended up with a binder full of her notes on my testing, right? Because she'd write all over your page after you finished. Bright red fucking ink everywhere. And I remember sitting down with the number 3 in the Board of Education, me, my mom, him, a couple other students, their parents, and some dude that I suspect might have been a lawyer. I don't know. All sat down and they went through everybody's stuff, and then they got to mine. And keep in mind, everybody else's stuff was a folder, was a small notebook. Mine was a fucking binder, right?
Oh my god!
She kept everything that I did, and when homeboy opened it up and saw that first page, and there's all that red ink everywhere, and he's like, "Well, your penmanship could use a little work." Let's see. That's right. 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 Turn the page. That's right. That's right. Does she grade on a curve? Yes, sir. She grades on a curve. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Why do you have a 27 on this test? She doesn't like me. No, I mean, like, for what reason did she say you failed this test? She didn't. She doesn't. She never does. In fact, this is the first time I've seen any of this. She never showed us our work after it was graded. She would hold it up in front of you, turn it around so that you could read the big words and see all the red, and then take it away. We didn't get to take it home. We didn't get to. I had a 27 average in that class for 3 quarters. My parents were pissed because I was usually straight A's in math and science and reading and English and writing. Anyway, I was an honor roll student typically, and suddenly I'm getting like bargain basement grades, and my parents were like, "What the fuck? Are you on drugs?" And I was like, "Yes, but I was on drugs before. That's not the problem." She hates me. So yeah, she ends up getting replaced for like the last 6 weeks. We were brought in to take all those tests, and that whole thing fucking happened. And now a question has struck my brain. What good is ADHD in like a evolutionary context? Well, let me ask you this. You and your 6 friends are all sitting around a fire. Unbeknownst to any of you, a saber-toothed tiger is creeping up. Who's going to notice that bastard? Is it the 4 or 5 guys that are sitting around talking to each other and throwing stuff in the fire and telling fart jokes? Or is it the one guy over there trying to figure out why his fucking cell phone won't goddamn plug up to this thing, even though he's at 96%? That's the guy that's going to notice it. He's going to be like, "Hey, what is that saber-toothed tiger doing over here?" While everybody else is like staring at the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, they did a test. They actually did an experiment. This is pretty good. I love this. This is science working, and it's not just because I agree with it, but because it demonstrates exactly the question: what benefit does ADHD give humans in like a natural setting? So they took 2 groups of students. One group are your 80 to 90 to honor roll students. They're your average everyday college prospectus, right? Prospect. And the other group are all of like, not just the ADD and ADHD kids, but anybody else that had a little bit of the attention issue that they found, and just kind of shoehorned them all off into 2 groups of 60. And they're given this as their motive. This is what they're doing. 2 groups, same rules. There's berry patch. Go to the berry patch, pick as many berries as you can, move on to the next bush when one is exhausted. Simple. So they sent the 2 groups. They spent 4 hours picking berries, and they came back and they weighed the berries and they counted the berries. And then the control group picked, say, 5 pounds of berries over 4 hours. The ADHD group picked 27 pounds of berries, a really interesting stick, a neat rock, 2 frogs, a fish, and a snake. Which one do you think has a more complete meal? You know, when I heard the parameters, when I heard the go and pick berries and move on when one bush is exhausted, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great." I can't wait. Have you ever dealt with an ADHD kid? You tell them to go pick up something out of the yard, they come back with a kitten. It's like, you don't even have a cat. Like, what are you talking about? That use that? Yeah, I guess that's kind of you. Are you the right one?
It's me.
Okay, promise.
Baby.
Look, if you're gonna flash your penis, you have to helicopter it clockwise, or it doesn't count.
No, I gotta tell you about something crazy that happened to me this morning. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. That wasn't me.
I am acknowledging you.
Right. That checks out.
Hey,
that checks out.
how do you pronounce it? Tootie or Tutty?
It's
yes.
It's yes. Either way is fine. Either way is perfect.
I like Tootie better because
that's how it started. That's how it was originally started. Whenever I was a toddler.
I knew another Tootie bug once. It was a younger chick, which, I mean, this was 20 years ago, so keep this in mind. When she was she was introduced to me by a lady named Spitwad. So make of that what you will. Spitwad.
A lady named
the original Hawk Tua.
Yes, the original Hawk Tua. You are correct. This is accurate. This woman once told me, what, crack? Oh yeah, I smoke crack. What do you need done? I just want to smoke some crack.
I don't know.
Her boyfriend, hold on. Her boyfriend was sitting in the car next to her, and he turned and looked me straight in the face and was like, "Oh yeah, if you got some crack, she'll do anything." And I was like, "Can you motherfuckers let me out this car? I don't need to be here."
I feel like I'm going down a dead-end road I've never seen before.
Sounds like a lovely lady that you would.
What up, Barnisphere? Shade Master. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat. My bad.
You'd see her getting arrested on Cops Las Vegas or something.
Oh my gosh. I used to watch Cops religiously with my ex-husband. That was his thing. We had to watch that every week. Yeah. And then we would go run police calls with his.
You know, he was just looking for his friends.
He wanted to be a cop so bad. Whenever he was.
Arlim.
We got a lot.
Boy, you wouldn't know trauma if it slapped you in the face. You'd offer it a fucking drink. Don't start with me, bro.
Who are you talking to?
It's Chad. Like I said, I hadn't been paying attention to chat, so I was scrolling back through chat to see what folks have said. Welcome in, RLM. Hurricane Para. Good to see you, bud. Upstate. High 420. We got Truth Be Told Audits. My brother from another mother. And Brandon Mitchell. Always good to see you, my brother.
And Erlim.
So fucked up. All right, so I guess it's overwhelming. The Karens have won, right? So no, not protege. I think she was his pimp when it come down to it, because she was definitely the dom in that relationship, 100%.
Oh, are you streaming on two things? Like one is the vertical,
one horizontal. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not seeing the chat that you're talking about. I must be in the vertical one.
Yeah, they don't like me over there anymore.
In fact, I'm the only one here in the vertical one.
They don't give a shit about me unless I'm making shorts.
Yeah. Well, you know, yep. I agree kind of, because like I used to make full videos and then I just made them into like 35, 45 second shorts, and the shorts get more views than anything. You know, people's attention span is limited.
Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, consider this. Hold on. There's another mechanism. You're right. People's attention span are limited, but also the way people get to shorts versus how they get to videos is actually totally different.
Yeah, the shorts.
You're on the shorts feed. You scroll up. That counts as a view.
Yeah.
If you're there more than 3 or 4 seconds. But if you're doing an actual uploaded video, they have to actually click that to be put into it. And then if they don't watch, you know, what is it, a minute or 90 seconds or something like that, it doesn't count as a view.
Well, so what did you say earlier? If they look at a short for 3 seconds, it counts as a view?
something like that. If you stop that screen on that short long enough to read anything on it or look at anything on it, it counts as a view.
Okay.
I've got millions of views, bro. Like, it's retarded.
I have not gotten millions, but I've gotten almost like 2,000 views on a stupid bass cover video.
Hey, there you go.
Dude, one of the first shorts I ever uploaded was the first Odin Seas, and it got 145,000 views in the first 12 hours. And this is when I realized I had to turn off notifications from YouTube.
Is this how you make your money now? Is YouTube?
Oh, no. No, I'm independently wealthy, sir. I made some very excellent financial decisions when I was younger, and she agreed to them.
I'm jealous.
You should be.
I have nothing.
I love how you put that, Squatch. And
she said I do, and so
That's
now
right.
I do too. So now I do too. She's gonna beat my ass in a minute. You know that, right? But it's okay. That's what I'm paid for. Carnal shorts. But yeah, I got the thing, and we're gonna hopefully not catch a takedown on this one, because sometimes it happens with these, like, because they suck at YouTube, right?
Hey, you guys are, I'm sure you must be aware of Connie. You know who I'm talking about? Constantino Strolis.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, he's a famous YouTuber, semi-famous around here, and his mom just passed away last night, which means that he hasn't worked a day in his life, and he's like 36 years old. He's fucked.
Oh dear.
He was a major grifter. I heard rumors that he got at least $60,000 off of YouTube, but yet they never paid their $200 a month rent. So they got,
dude, that's nothing. Back when I was doing my trolling bullshit, I came across a channel. The entire premise of this channel was we need to get off smack. we can't quit. This guy and this girl who are running this channel.
Yeah.
And they need $150 so they can get to Houston, right? So they could get into the halfway house that is ready to take them in. They have 3 beds, and if we can get there before tomorrow night, we can get 2 of them, and we'll be clean in a couple of weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when they get to Houston, there's no beds there. We got to go to Austin. That's where the beds are. So we're going to need $250 to get to Austin, and we need another 150. And they would grift this shit out. They would stream constantly. Like, if he wasn't streaming, she was streaming. If that wasn't happening, there was a goddamn camera set up looking at the fucking highway where they were sleeping in some rest area or whatever.
It's like in that show, you know that show Alone, where they put people out in the woods for it's like having a gill net, you know, streaming constantly like that. It's like having a fish net in the river to catch a fish.
Oh, no. This is way worse, because they did it themselves. They were specific. They weren't trying to get off smack. They were trying to get people to pay for their smack, dude.
Pay for their smack.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how that usually goes, you know. It's surprisingly.
Smack grift.
Yeah.
Did you watch Dusty's truck yesterday? His little accident?
I was telling everybody that he died in a horrible grift accident. I kept trying to do the eulogy, and no one would let me do it. I kept trying to tell everybody that it's okay, don't worry about it. I'd inherit his entire grifting empire.
Well, you heard about that email accident that happened, right? 4 people were killed and 3 people who were CC'd were injured.
That doesn't sound like an accident. That sounds intentional.
It could be.
That sounds like a buzzkill.
Maybe it was Kaczynski that did it.
Oh, man. Uncle Ted wouldn't do that. He's a good guy.
Isn't he locked up, or did he die yet?
I'm just saying he didn't do it. Whether he's dead or alive, immaterially wasn't him.
He had a 3-hour manifesto that you could listen to on YouTube, like an audiobook. And I started listening to the first half hour, and everything I heard so far was pretty spot on. I mean, he wasn't wrong.
All right, so that's enough of glazing Ted Kaczynski. Let's try this shit.
Where am I going? Sweet.
Get in the car.
Let me out!
Chaos takes center stage in this compilation of Karens getting arrested by police, where no tantrum escapes the lens of the body cam. On December 7th, 2024, the Clarion Hotel in Illinois called Joliet police for a welfare check on a disorderly guest. Dana's inebriated, erratic behavior spiraled when confronted by officers.
Well, it was my room. I lost my key 4 times tonight. My phone's out here, wherever it goes.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Staff wants you guys gone. Okay. Well, specifically wants you gone. So you guys.
Of course I do.
Yeah, I mean, you're with her, right?
No, he's not.
No?
He actually
You have a different room?
I have no key. And my
Do what?
She's speaking that slurglish.
You're speaking Slurglish. Yeah, that's about 2 beers and a Zanny in, ain't she?
More than that. More than that.
Well, it's got to be more than that because adrenaline hit when she saw the officers, and she's still slurring.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Voy. I appreciate you being entertained. I mean, it is what I live for. If you're not entertained, I should just quit.
Oi, Voy.
Oh, wait, no. Totally the opposite. I don't care.
cell phone was out here. I had 1 drink tonight, guys.
Okay, what did my partner told you? They want you gone. Yeah, so you can't be on this property no more. So you're gonna have to go. I don't know where you're going to go, but they want you off this property. So you have
35 seconds. My stuff in the room and his little girlfriend and banging the.
I don't care. You have to leave off the
Well,
property.
can I have another bottle? So
No, you have to leave. I will pour that bottle out.
Stop.
You have to go.
Some girl's still standing in the hallway drinking her Michelob Ultra.
And she
Holy
said,
shit.
I have another bottle. She's already moving on to the next one before this one's even half empty.
I used to know a really hot chick.
Drunk in public.
I used to know a really hot chick who would open a fucking beer with her eyeball.
What?
I don't know how. I've fucked with. I've gotten real drunk sometimes. I sat there with a beer, like trying to figure out how you do that
I
without.
think I might have been at that field party with you, Scotch.
She like it was the most metal thing I've ever seen, dude. Hold up. We're all standing around. The guy that brought her had basically come over and been like, "Hey, can anybody take this chick home? She's starting to freak me out." You know, that kind of thing.
Was it at a field party?
Something like this place called the Milk House. There's definitely a field involved. We're standing next to the fire. Dude's like, "Somebody take this chick home." She walks over, stands next to him, is like doing that whole. I don't know how to explain it. She's obviously more important than everyone else at this party. And she turns and looks at some random dude that she doesn't know from Adam's House Cat and does the deep voice, "Hey, bro, beer me." I know the guy that's standing there, and I'm like, oh, shit. That motherfucker was a picked pitcher in fucking middle school. This bitch is fixing to get burned the fuck down. And he did, but she snatched that motherfucker out of the air like she's been serving at cocktails for fucking 20 goddamn years. She looks at me, holds up the beer, and goes, "It's going to be a hell of a night." Sticks it in her goddamn eye socket, pops the top off of it, flicks her head, and the goddamn cat lands in the fire. And I was like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. Fuck.
Dude,
how did you do that?
Was she attractive at least, or?
Dude, she was smoking hot. She was like one of those like smoking hot super alt chicks with like the purple, red, and green striped hair, all the face metal. She had fucking forearm piercings. She had little studs down her goddamn forearm, right? She had.
Oh, that bitch likes the pain.
She had a full wingtip to wingtip chest tattoo, and she had like the goddamn angel wings folded up on her back. She had some of the this was the funniest part. This was hilarious. She had the Ten Commandments as a tramp stamp.
I was gonna say, did she have Grogu as a tramp stamp or something?
No, this predated. This predated Grogu. No, this motherfucker had no shit. This bitch had the 10 Commandments in a scroll covered in blood with fucking crows and other shit around it. But the one part of her back that was not tattooed was the skin on which the 10 Commandments were written. Everything else was colored.
Good God.
It was wild. And I got pregnant immediately.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Cotter. Good to see you, bud.
Her and Jesus and Moses and God got some issues.
She definitely had issues. What's weird is this all happened pre-2013. So like this was before the whole alt woke movement became one thing, when punk went mainstream and all of that. She was alt in the classic sense, like fresh out of grunge right before the woke nuttery. And but she herself was completely off the deep end. Everything she said, everything she did looked like it came out of a comic book about a woman pretending to be a man. Right? And I don't know how to explain it better. Like she would walk up into a group of like farm boys, right? A whole bunch of rednecks drinking beer, walk up and be like, "Hey fellas, what's been going on out there today?" And they look at her and be like, "Fucking tractors." And she's like, "What kind of tractor?" And she always talked with like a little bit too much of a deep voice.
Yeah.
Like she was pushing it. Yeah.
She sounded like she got her point across. Whatever the point may
I'll tell you what she got. Let me tell you what she actually got. She got some points, and she got plowed by 4 of those guys. So like whatever she had going on that she was like studying or whatever, because I always felt like we were in an experiment anytime she showed up. I felt more observed than participatory, right? I felt like she was standing outside the circle, basically just wondering what a bunch of redneck monkeys would say to this, whatever it is that pops out. One of the funny things, though, and this is going to make me sound really
like the mice in her
really
head were
bad.
actually had clipboards going,
This is going to make me sound so bad. There was this child's birthday party that took place. After the child's birthday party, all the children go home. The child in question goes to bed, and it becomes more of an adult type party with drinking and all. One of the funniest things about adult parties after children's parties is all the adults start playing with the toys that the children left out and shit. It only lasts for about 20 minutes, and then everybody puts it up, but there is this 20-minute golden hour of people playing with play school stuff and Play-Doh and
the happy buzz hour.
Well,
yeah,
do you
basically.
remember the movie Spy Kids or whatever?
Oh, hold on. She decides that she wants a Capri Sun. Nobody has a problem with this. But another buddy of mine wanted a Capri Sun at the same time. There are 4 boxes of Capri Suns in the fucking refrigerator. There was one that was not in a box. He goes, picks up the Capri Sun, turns. She plucks it out of his hand and just tries to walk away. He puts his hand on her shoulder, turns her around, and she punches him right in the fucking face. Dude, it looked like a Play-Doh person hit one of those Maui statues on Easter Island. Right? This motherfucker, not a beard hair moved, nothing moved. She had zero effect hitting him. But he stood there and blinked at her, which keep in mind, she's 5'11". She's kind of tall for a girl. She's 5'11". Looked like heroin chic weight. She was just tiny. He stood there for a second, said, "Give me my Capri." She said, no, take it. And before she could get the words take it out of her mouth, he grabbed the corner of it and put his boot right in the middle of her chest and kicked her into a goddamn couch. I was sitting, hold on. He didn't actually like kick her in the sense of like, he picked her up with his foot and tossed her across the room. She landed on a couch. And she got
it was more
pissed.
of like a hard, like a shove.
He shoved her with her foot. Now, if you were watching it like I was, I noticed the fact that there was no contact sounds. He literally picked her up, tossed her. He just did it with his foot. And it sounds horrible. It sounds so horrible. But you could tell by you could tell by the way she bounced off that fucking couch that he ain't hurt that girl at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Tried to hurt him though.
So she hits the couch, turns and looks at me, and I'm like, thought you I'd just hit this and sit around. And she goes, fuck you, and stands up. She like I said, she had those weird things up her arms. She wore like the leather fucking things on her arms and shit, like little bracelets all up and down and stuff, all that kind of shit. She had a bracelet on her right arm that was metal, and it had like a big metal brooch thing on the end of it, and it had one of those stabber knives in it. This bitch snatches out that fucking stabber knife and stands up, and he said, I'm gonna fuck you up. And she held it out and said, if you don't, and he kicked her hand. And damn knife flew off over yonder somewhere. And she reached back behind her and he put his finger in her face and said, if you don't stop, I'm going to fuck you up. And she pulled out another knife and he just punched her hand and knocked the knife out of her hand and then grabbed her by the throat, drug her ass out of the fucking house and threw her out in the yard and was like, if you want to have a knife fight, let me get mine. And he went to his truck and got out a Bowie knife and come walking back towards her. And she pissed herself. She was literally standing there with two more knives in her hands. And she kind of limp-wristed flicked one at him trying to throw it. And he just walked over to her and stopped and took the last knife out of her hand, set it down and said, now, you can have a Capri Sun. There's more. And they're cold. Let's go get something to drink. And she just sat there and cried and whined. And then she didn't come around a whole bunch. And when she did come around a whole bunch, she was no longer that weird, super alt, not a part of the group type thing above everybody.
Yeah.
She comes in like, rolls around a couple hours later. I'm still sitting on the fucking couch, still sitting over there skeezing and fiending, you know, doing the whole thing. And she comes over and sits down. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, I fucking told you. You need to sit your ass down. What you need to do. And she's like, don't talk down to me like that. I said, bitch, you've been talking down to everybody since you showed the fuck up. We can tell. We might be dumb. We might be morons and we might be rednecks, but you are stupid. I mean, you're not even good at it. And she's like, I said, I bet you were a theater kid in high school, weren't you? And she was like, so? I said, you do any band? Yeah. Right. You're one of those people that believe that your beliefs are more important than reality. Well, reality just kicked you in the fucking chest, took all of your goddamn knives, and didn't beat your ass. You realize that if he had started swinging on you, he would have been 100% justified. You attacked him with multiple deadly weapons, but he kicked me to start with. You punched him. You punched him
after
as hard as you
his
could.
Capri Sun.
Okay, none of that. I don't think that's relevant even a little bit. It could have been a Capri Sun. It could have been $10,000. Either way, I'm just saying.
Stole first.
She stole it. He touched her. She attacked. Yes. And once the attack started is when things went weird. I was like, you do realize he could have kicked your chest into a cave, right? He could have stuck that boot through you. That damn thing is steel-toed and has a shank on the fucking heel. He was nice. So attacking a woman ain't nice. You're not a woman. You make all of your fucking points here trying to prove that you're just as good as men, that you're just as strong as men, you're just as tough as men. And yet, every time you come to one of these fucking parties, you end up passed out on the back of Chucky's truck, getting railed by every guy who comes by. Suddenly you're a woman. How the fuck is that shit supposed to work? You want me to take you fucking seriously when you dress like a fucking Bond villain with an identity crisis, and I can't do that.
When she's getting railed in the back of the truck.
Oh.
Well, I mean, every time she got past about 10 shots, yeah. She'd come in with that whole hoity-toity, holier-than-thou bullshit, walk around, piss everybody off real good. She once walked up to me and asked me what the strongest muscle in the human body is, and I said the vagina. I've been beating the shit out of one for years, and it hasn't given up yet. She just stood there with her mouth open, and I reached up and closed her chin, was like, "You're attractive flies." And the guys that I was with, that was the first time I met her. That was literally my introduction to this chick. I was standing there, and they looked over my shoulder, was like, "Oh shit, here she comes." And I'm like, "What?" And she fucking snatches me around and goes, "What's the strongest muscle in the human body? The vagina."
Do you guys know what the best vegetable for memory is? It's the cucumber, because my uncle shoved one up my ass when I was 7, and I'll never forget it.
I'm sorry that happened to you, sir.
You don't get the joke, Jesus.
I get the joke. It's just very sad.
My uncle didn't do that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It was your neighbor, and you always say uncle to make it more personal.
It was my grandfather, so I hated it.
Fuck y'all. We're going back to the Karens. Do we have people backstage yet?
I'm sorry.
It's weird as they pop in and disappear. They like pop up and then they're gone. It's like whoever it was, their signal's not great.
Yeah, what is she drinking? A Michelob or what?
She got like a Michelob Ultralight or some shit. I don't know. The champagne of water.
Yeah, the champagne of white trash.
Champagne of
Right in front of us.
You take that back, sir. That's my future ex-wife you're talking about.
Oh, this broad.
And you're right. You're absolutely right. White trash. That checks out.
Or keep calling, I guess. But
I'm 41 years old.
yeah, but we're telling you to leave.
I'm gonna leave. My stuff's inside of a hotel room. I was
Where's
at
the
the bar
hotel?
having a good time eating.
Where's the hotel room? What's the room? Yeah,
Right here, where this little thing was, because I lost my
Red flag here. Little red flag going off, sir. Little red flag. Anybody else notice the red flag here?
Yeah, like the 12-pack of whatever the hell it is. It's still
Dr. Pepper. Those are Dr. Peppers.
Dr. Pepper. Yes.
See, all right. Had that been any other 12-pack, it could have been excused. But somebody is a Dr. Pepper fanatic, and they threw a Dr. Pepper out with her. That's how that happened. I've had this happen to me. I know how a 12-pack Dr. Pepper gets thrown in the fucking hallway. I've had this happen.
Take your fucking Dr. Pepper with you, motherfucker.
Bitch, get out and take your goddamn Dr. Pepper with you.
hotel room key. No, he brought me a beer because
Okay, you can go.
That's it.
You don't want them, right?
No.
All right, you can go. Go.
What is happening?
All right, we have to. Do you have your key to your room?
No, that's what the problem was.
You'll get a key for the room, so you should.
But this is like the 5th key I got.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name, man?
She looks like an Alabama fan.
The 5th key. How the
Roll Tide.
How do you need 5 unless you're living in the room? How do you need like 5 keys? Explain that one.
So I can sort of. Although I just noticed this room next door to the one she claimed was hers has a towel stuck under the edge of the door.
Yeah, why are they smoking something? They don't want nobody.
I don't know. I just see the corners of the towel sticking out.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
no, is that the rug? That might be the pattern of the rug.
that's not the rug. It might be some of the design on the floor, but the floor looks herringbone, and that doesn't fit. I guess it could be from inside the room if the interior of the rooms are different. Let's see.
What's your name?
Dina.
Dina.
Marty. I don't know what happened. Who called?
Yep, that's
Oh,
how
they
the-
called
Who's they?
the hotel employee. They
Oh my
called.
God.
Yeah,
Every time I make friends anywhere, everybody calls.
Hey, listen, I just saw you like kick something. You can't just kick it, so I'm assuming if I saw
Yeah,
that.
this time that you saw me, after the 5th time I asked for a hotel key because it don't matter.
Cover up.
Wow.
Well, she's right about one thing. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Fucking wasted, dude.
Painted to the air.
Well,
What's the problem?
there's too much background.
Okay,
Hey, quiet down. Quiet down. Stop. So
Really?
they're gonna get you a key card so you can get your
I
stuff
know,
out.
but
Okay?
I asked for it 5 times all night. Whether the
I don't know. You've probably been causing trouble. I mean, we just like took this.
trouble. No, I was having a good time.
Well, guess what? They told you you're gone.
Who?
I told you like the 4th time. The hotel employee. They told you they want you
At Emerald
gone.
Hotel. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, you got told multiple times, so that's what
Where?
we're doing.
What is happening now? Thank you, sir. Fat, ugly, miserable, and go after the sharks and say, "Can you smell it in Hawaii or Kauai?"
What the
Oh
fuck
wow!
was he
What
saying?
the fuck was that?
That's
What
more
was
than
that?
alcohol. That's alcohol and either a lot of benzos or fentanyl or something.
The sharks would say, "Can you smell it in Hawaii or Kauai?"
Yeah, that sounds like an Alabama fan.
You know why all the trees lean west in Georgia? Because Alabama sucks.
The officers were firm in their decision to escort Dana out of the hotel. Her erratic behavior persisted, but they stayed professional.
Okay. You're gonna get your stuff. We're gonna get out of it. Is there anything?
We're gonna go
anybody else?
where?
I don't know.
Just off the property.
You should be in the waiting area in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Why?
Come on, let's get your stuff.
I don't have any stuff, Scott. I have groceries.
I don't have any stuff. I got groceries. That's some stuff, I guess.
By the technical definition of stuff, groceries counts.
That does fall under the general heading of stuff, especially if it's yours. If it's not mine, then it's shit because it's somebody else's shit and all my stuff.
You needed to get in here, right?
Yeah, no, actually, I didn't know what the hell.
So you want to walk out then? It's up to
I
you.
just met a friend that we were gonna drink a break.
Okay.
No, God, please.
Stop.
It's over.
Fine. God, back it up. I'm a woman. I'm not gonna never steal ya.
What the fuck just happened?
Fine.
Here and now she's going
God,
in.
back it up.
Oh, he sets the beer down.
I'm a woman. I'm not gonna never steal
That
ya.
has nothing to do with what's going on. You need
Then
to
what
get your
is
stuff.
going on?
You're getting kicked out. So get
Oh.
your stuff now.
I don't have anything.
You don't need anything? No?
really.
All right, let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
wait.
So
Just
you do
let me
need
figure
something.
out if I have shoes and a jacket,
Okay,
sir.
sure. Go in here. Let's look.
Is it just me or does she look like a child talking to her father?
Sir.
Like a 5-year-old. I need my shoes and jacket.
Yeah.
Am I
A lot of
wrong?
junkies who like that, you know.
That looks like a black Nike hoodie that I stole from a guy a while back, years ago.
We all know how
before I
those
met my
hoodies get
husband.
paid for. Are we doing Cage today? Tell you what, let's do it this way. Cage, be nice. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, it is you.
Yep.
Are you gonna do anything nefarious?
Nope.
Oh, good.
What's with women and stealing sweaters? Like every woman I ever dealt with, she always like steals their fucking
It's not
sweaters and
stealing,
shit.
sir.
Not
It's
Not
sweaters.
stealing, but if they want to
hoodies.
take them, they take them.
It's got to be hoodies.
Yeah,
It's
the
hoodies.
hoodies. and
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
it's not stealing. They put
It's not
out,
stealing.
they get the hoodie. That's the
That's
way
right.
that works. And they wake up the next morning
It's like,
and they're naked. They put your hoodie on and leave, and you don't get to
That's
complain about it.
It's mine now. That's
I'm
mine.
not complaining about it. I'm just saying. It's just like a shirt.
Ain't
Whatever.
nobody getting my Black Sabbath hoodie.
Hold up. Listen, this is something that I tell young guys. You've heard me give advice occasionally to people who are having problems. And anytime I have a young guy come by and start talking about women and whatnot, I say, first thing you do
problem at all, buddy.
is go to her closet, open it up, and count the number of hoodies in there that are too big. If there are more
my
than
God,
4
the fuck?
hoodies,
I didn't want
if
to know.
there are more than 4 hoodies,
I
keep
didn't
in
wanna know.
That are
mind.
not her size. That are not
Right.
her size.
Right. So I did
didn't
this
wanna-
once.
Oh no.
I walk in, I open the chick's closet, and like straight up, I told her, I was like, I gotta check something. Like we were making out on the bed, and I was like, hold up, I gotta check something. And I stepped over, opened her closet, and there's literally an entire section of hoodies that are too big. And I
that's how you got a hot dog down the hallway.
And it's UGA, it's the next college team, the next college team, the next college team, the next college team. And I was like, I turned and looked at her, and she looked at me.
Knows all
and I was
about
like,
that.
you know, I read an awful lot of Sherlock Holmes, right? She's like, what? Can I ask you why?
The whole SEC lineup.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, why do you have 37 extra large hoodies?
Where's their pom poms at? You know what I mean?
Why? And she stood there, blinked at me, and she goes, my father is a coach in the SEC. And I was like, yeah. Did that get you to meet a bunch of different college students, maybe? And her eyebrows crawled up to the back of her head.
I'd probably kill
she
myself.
realized what I was implying, and she looked at me, and she looked at that closet, and she looked at me, and then it was like somebody took the air out of her because she had some brilliant, sparkling wit response and went, dude, just shut the goddamn door. Do you want to fuck or not? I said, I don't have a hoodie for you to take. I don't wear them.
It's like a trophy, right? Like a serial killer trophy.
Well, you were at her place, so
I mean, she's killing it, but that's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
No, you're at her place. It's a different story. No.
It was a very different story. I was introduced to her by her dad.
Very different story.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, yeah. Oh, like,
I know that sounds really weird, but hear me out. I'm coming home from work one afternoon in the work truck. I've got every tool known to man on this thing. And I'm riding along, and there's this fat dude with a fucking breathing machine and fucking like the little nose things up his nose, and he's like over there trying to change a fucking something under the car. It looks like maybe he's trying to change a tire. So he's got a jack out, doesn't have the tire out yet. So I stop, I go and look, and there is this fucking plastic crate thing, not a milk crate, but something similar, made of the same kind of crap. And it is balled up under this thing, and it's then got involved in the fucking drive shaft, and the drive shaft's hot, and it's melting into it and everything. And I'm like, shit, okay. So I went and got some shit off the truck, came back, hacksawed as much of the plastic off as I could, jerked it off the damn thing, scraped down the damn drive shaft. I was like, look, it's going to smell like burned plastic for a while. There's not much I can do about that. And he's like, can I pay you like this? Thank you. Like, I could have been stuck here for hours. And I was like, nah, man, you're in Georgia. Somebody would have stopped eventually. If it wasn't me, it'd be the next guy. And as I'm saying this, another guy that worked with me, hey, bro, you need a hand? We got it, bud. All right. I was like, see, like somebody would have stopped any second now. He stopped even though someone had already stopped. So you'd have been fine. He's like, okay. Thank you. And I'm like, okay. So 2 days later, I go into fucking McDonald's to meet up with a different boss for a different job.
A boss at McDonald's.
Well, yeah, that's where he meets his work crew in the morning before he sends everybody wherever they're going.
Oh shit!
Dude, it's right in the middle of town. It's perfect. Anyway, so and if anybody's hungry, he can go ahead and buy him breakfast while he's there, and he doesn't have to worry about somebody passing out or anything at work. Anyway. I'm in there, I go in, I get my little work order, and I sit down to finish my little sausage gravy biscuits, and this old dude and a stupid fucking hot blonde comes in, and she's wearing like a postage stamp or so. There might be more material on the back of a Band-Aid, bro. Like, this chick is not wearing much at all. And she comes in, she orders her little all-star breakfast or whatever the fuck you call it, and instead of going to a random table, he came over and sat down, which I was at one of the big tables, and he kind of sat opposite of me over there at the other end of the table. And she stood there, she looked at me, and keep in mind, I had gotten up that morning and went and did a plumbing job, and then met up with the boss for this job and was going to go do another job after I leave here, right? So I'm already covered in fucking mud, bro. The only thing clean on me is my hands and my face, because that's because I washed them when I came in. And she sits down and she's like giving me that fucking ew eye constantly. And me and her dad are sitting there talking, and he introduced us, and we talked for like 2 seconds, and she's like, I can't even sit here. And she gets up and leaves. And we bullshitted around for a little while, and directly the guy that was driving was like, Sasquatch, let's bounce. And I'm like, I got to go, and I did. That afternoon, when I come back into town, she was broke down on the side of the road.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Same car. And I'll pull over.
Can I show you something, buddy?
You can try.
Oh, I'll show you right now. Can I show you a kick? I'm a third degree black belt in Hapkido. Yeah, cage kick.
As long as you're wearing pants, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely have pants on. Okay, don't worry about that. Yeah, I'll show you quick. Look.
This is gonna make the greatest short ever.
Crescent kick.
That's not.
Yeah.
That was an axe kick.
Axe kick?
Yeah, that was called an axe kick. We could do an inside.
Do it
crescent kick.
again. Do it again, man.
Okay, wait. You want the jumping kick with the axe kick like this? Like, look, it's simple.
No,
It's like,
for me, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't like the way you turn at the end.
you want what's wrong with that?
Because you.
Hey, what you want the inside crescent kick or outside crescent kick?
The whole point of doing an axe kick is
Inside or outside crescent kick, buddy.
And then mash them.
All right. Let's start with the outside crescent kick.
Yeah.
You can go inside crescent kick like that. Right?
You're doing them opposite, but yeah.
Close enough.
All right. This lesson has been concluded by the Cage Advocacy Group for Kicking People in the Face.
Yeah, I love.
You know what?
Wow, I mean, I want to hit people like that. You know, it's too dangerous.
Sometimes certain people do deserve a good kick in the face.
Sometimes they do. Yeah, but stop the shit out of them.
That explains why I've been kicked in the face a few times.
I guess at that moment you just deserved it.
You gotta clap them. You gotta clap them like this.
You're not necessarily wrong there, Tootie. Twice was in a bar. Yes, I probably deserved it.
Oh, for God's sake!
I don't drink in public anymore. I just don't drink in public. Period.
What? You don't like the kick? Wait, you don't like the kick, buddy? Come on, it's pretty decent, I think.
Yeah.
Who? Why? What? Where? When?
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Like it'll ruin somebody if they actually stand in front of that shit.
I can't criticize anyone anymore because my fucking hip bone is dead. I just came back from the doctor.
Dude, I broke my back and my pelvis. Don't fuck with me. I will criticize the
hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the what? Right?
Yo, mama.
Don't talk about mom over here, man. My mom, you know what my mom did? You know what my mom did? She had a fucking needle and a thread and patched up.
Hey, peace, Dynamo. Welcome in, bud. Much love.
She did what?
She went into the fucking basement and patched everybody. Like, for the HA in there, she would just use a needle and thread to patch everybody's fucking shit up, man.
Who's everybody? What did you guys have, a gang war or something?
Pretty much.
All right. So this has been News with Cage.
And who decided?
The hotel employee. I told you.
Oh, great. And where am I going after it? After exit?
Get your stuff. I'm not playing games. Get your stuff. We're gonna.
I don't have any stuff, guy. I have groceries I don't care for.
One more chance. Get your stuff. You're getting out of here.
Groceries I don't care for.
So let's take a look at what's in this room just at a glance, right?
I don't care.
Yeah, what the fuck is a bunch of messes? Probably fucking meth.
Is that a phone book?
That's so
On the
funny.
bed?
I don't care for my
Hold on. My dog apparently has grown thumbs, taking butter out of the refrigerator, and is shredding the wrapper in the hallway. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Not again.
$25.
Get your keys. Get a coat. Get a jacket. Let's go.
Yeah, his name is something like that. Okay.
I need my cigarette, no lighter, right?
Get a bag going. Let's go.
A bag.
I don't know who's worse, the cops or this fucking.
Or somebody else is coming here. Oh, there's my sweatshirt. I must have forgot.
Down there.
I guess.
Put on. Get whatever you gotta get. Because we're not.
Nothing. I was planning on here for the night. What
And after, don't.
I won't.
All right, so let's get your stuff. Come on. We're not gonna wait all day for you.
What has happened here?
We're just trying to get you
You're
out of the way.
not touching me.
I don't want to, but you force to take off the property. I will. So let's.
Why? Because somebody offered me.
No, because the business owner is saying you are not allowed to be here. So let's
Oh
go.
my God. I'm sticking, not that dog. A stick of butter is not going to kill a dog. I'm curious, where did he get it from? How? I put the butter in the refrigerator myself. I haven't used any butter this morning. I used it to cook the roast last night, but I used the whole stick.
Never underestimate the power of the dog.
Dude, I swear to God, this dog manifests problems in its mouth. Shit you not.
God, not again.
I have found this dog. I sat down right after we got the dogs few months ago. I cleaned up my living room and they're like super clean because he gets into everything. So I cleaned everything up. I had some people over to help me and fucking got everything up that he could possibly get into done, right? So I'm sitting there the next morning watching TV. I'm flipping through. I catch some Stargate. And I get to Stargate, and I'm watching Stargate. I'm smoking a joint, watching Stargate, and I look over, and this motherfucker's got a paper towel in his mouth. I take it. And I get up, and I look around, and I go to all the different rooms he can get into, and I can't find anywhere he got a paper towel. And I shrug, put it in the trash can, sit down, look over, and he's got a paper towel in his mouth.
Is that a Kentucky dog? I don't know. What's with cats and eating like plastic and shit? They love eating plastic. It's weird.
So I take that, put it in the trash can. I look over and he's got a paper towel in his mouth, but it's a different kind. This is a tissue paper, not like the kind off of your countertop, but the kind you find next to your sink in your bathroom, right? What the fuck? How do you got a puffs? I don't even have any puffs here. Give me that. Comes back in, got a fucking paper towel in his mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Where are you getting these things? And so I get up and I spend 30 minutes going everywhere there might be a paper towel. Everywhere I might have stuck one. I find like a single sheet of paper towel behind some dog food, the dog food thing. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe there was more and that's where he's been dragging it from. So I get it, clean that whole area out, put all of that up on top of a shelf so that's clean. I can see it's clean. All right, we're done, right? No more paper towels. Okay, I sit down, look over. This motherfucker has the wrapper from a sausage cheese biscuit in his mouth.
Not the plastic. Fuck.
Does he got his own garbage bag somewhere?
I don't know.
Digging out.
That dog just there to fuck with you, bro. It's on purpose.
I 100% agree with that. It's not even my dog. One of my kids' girlfriend bought him a dog, and then he lost his place. He moved in here for a while, and then when he moved out, the new place.
Your kid's girlfriend lost. Okay, so your son lost.
He's fucking 19, dude. Chill the fuck out.
That's fine. You're
not saying he's a kid. I'm saying he's my kid.
Yeah, you're saying your kid, your son.
Well, not biologically. He's a
like
mind
stepdad
baby.
or something.
It's complicated. I don't have a normal family.
Same. So what is like something like holy fucking immaculate conception there or something? Like, what is it, Jesus?
No. I knocked up a trailer park trash woman, and that child had a half sister and a half brother, and we raised them all.
And busted into a trailer park trash woman. Is that what you're telling me?
Do you want me to repeat myself, sir?
Not me. It wasn't.
You should have just banged the shit out of fucking whatever Tutty, whatever the fuck her name is.
Why is this becoming aggressive, bro? Is it because
I'm not, bro? I'm just fucking her.
Well, you kind of took a shot at Tootie, and you're taking a shot at my baby mama. I'm curious. Where do you think this is going to go?
I don't know. For you hitting a button and putting me backstage.
Well, you at least have pattern recognition working for you.
I have all utmost respect. I'm saying, like, how did your son? How did he lose his home? Like, what the?
Oh well, like I said, my daughter has 2 half siblings. We raised all of them as our own. When the youngest, that's the son, turned 18, his mom left her current husband and ran off on some whatever it is she's down there doing. So for a while there, they stayed with the stepdad. And then when he realized she wasn't coming back, he was like, you motherfuckers got to get out, which it wasn't that rough, but they all had to leave. And he went and moved in with a girlfriend for a minute, and that didn't stick. So he ended up staying with me. And then his sister lost a place where she was staying. And so she ended up staying with me. And eventually I managed to get him to talk to his dad and actually like kind of push some dirt under the rug or whatever there was going on there. And they kind of, at least they're talking, and he's living over there now, but at least they're talking again. And that can be a growth experience or something. I don't know.
That's very common.
But I ended up with the dog. I I never wanted. And this thing believes trash is where you sleep.
I don't think there's bad dogs. I think there's just bad people, quote, owners and people that are around.
I hear what you're saying. This dog was malnourished when they got it.
They abused the fucking poor dog.
They didn't. The people that they got them from. And so this dog and keep in mind, I have a 25-pound bulk feeder in there for them. I have a 5-gallon bulk waterer in there for them. But this dog is absolutely convinced if he doesn't eat every single thing in existence, he's going to starve to death.
Yeah, because the poor fucking animal wasn't taken care of properly.
That's true. That's true. He has been since we got him, obviously, but there's just this baseline of trauma. Right. What's up, Donna? Welcome in, girl. There's this baseline of trauma that's just his primary code written at birth, right? Like, here's the funny thing. You can
these motherfuckers
turn this puppy loose. You can take him in there, turn the puppy loose, put a trash bag on the floor, he won't touch it. You can grab a handful of paper and stuff, some drink cans and whatnot, stick it in the trash bag, set it down, and he will literally go climb in it and lay down. With a look on his face the whole time, like, it's okay, it's all right. I eat garbage all the time. It's not a problem. I don't know why you're upset. It's never been okay. Since the first day we encountered this dog.
You love that fucking dog, don't you?
I train dogs. I used to train search and rescue dogs. I know how to do this. And as long as he was like directly under my supervision, he was a very good dog. Head upright, squared shoulders, sit, lay down, stay, bark, hop, shake, the whole nine, right? Heel, all of it. The second that kid,
and what breed
that is an interesting question that I wish I could answer with any amount of fucking certainty. It vaguely resembles something between a Jack Russell and a boxer.
Well, that's quite
that's a wide margin, sir.
It's like, is it a cryptid? Well, we got a Sasquatch in the fucking background.
Listen, this mother. All right, I have 2 dogs. One is a 139-pound bull mastiff, who's the sweetest guy you ever met. The other one is this tiny hobgoblin that eats everything off my floor. Right? This little bastard is fast as fuck, boy, and the big ass huge mastiff is real slow and determined. So when the little one was a puppy, big one had a bone.
Fast as fuck, boy.
And one day we walked them, we come in, and the little one ran over and tried to grab the bone. Moose was laying right next to it. He just reaches over and grabs it with his teeth. He's just like, ah. The little one grabs it, turns and tries to run. Moose never moved. Blood blows everywhere. There's blood on the walls. There's blood on the floor. There's blood all over Moose. There's blood on the bone. There's blood everywhere. I get sprayed with blood. My wife gets sprayed with blood. I look at her and I'm like, dude, it was shocking. It was traumatic. It was shocking. Okay, here's what happened. When he ran up and grabbed that bone and tried to run away, Moose just held it. He tries to run and flips his bottom teeth down in his mouth. Right. So after getting everything, figuring out what's cut, what's broke, what happened, right? I load his ass up. We take him to the vet. They hit him with like a shot in his bottom jaw. And they're like, look, we can wire it shut. but it'll just cost a bunch of money and it'll probably heal fine on its own. If there's any problems with the gums, the teeth, or any of that, bring him back. We'll do whatever we need to do. But there's not really a lot we can do right now without some form of surgery. Okay, fine. They're like, here's some pain meds. We're going to give him a shot so that it's numb for the next 24 hours. Just try to keep him from chewing on anything. I was like, okay, fine. This heals up over a couple of weeks. Motherfucker's bottom teeth stick straight out of his mouth, and he looks just like the visual of something fucked me up. Would you take care of me forever and ever?
What?
Every time I see him, I giggle maniacally. He is hilarious looking, and it's so sad.
What, I had like an overbite after?
No, it's like a super underbite.
Pick up and show us?
Underbite,
no, dude, nothing could bite me. I might have a picture.
God damn.
Let's see. And this would have it's gone.
Reminds me of the bulldog that my friend had. He's like his mascot, the fucking Siege. His name's Siege. Yes, this is. I don't know. He made like a whole mascot, fucking branding it and everything.
Herding cats, a futile effort to confront that which is inherently uncontrollable. That a futile effort to control that which is uncontrollable. Herding cats, and some people can do it.
I guess. I'm really good with animals, personally.
Thank you.
She's put on another fucking
We've been telling you that.
How many hoodies that bitch got?
$25 gift cards. I had dinner. What?
Stop talking and just get your stuff.
Okay, where's my cell phone?
You stood over here.
The baby's so nice, dude. Don't tell me they're gonna shoot her or something.
You guys are sober and
And I'm
counting
handicapped,
keys.
by the way.
Yeah,
But I have. You
handicapped, and you also need to get some help too. Let's get
No,
your
I
phone.
don't. I've been in help since the day I birthed
Well, you're not doing
myself. For your
Homegirl birthed herself.
Wow, man, that's even crazier than Jesus' story.
Nice.
I mean, that's beyond immaculate conception, bro. That's
Real shit.
self-actualization.
Is that
That's
before or
peak
after?
feminism right there.
Right. Don't need no man for nothing. Not even inseminating the egg I came from. I wonder what Snow would say about that.
You don't need no man. Yeah, you got your dildo and your vibrator, Judy. You don't need no man.
She gets so mad when I compare feminism to red pill. She's like, feminism. I said, you say victim really weird. That accent's getting me, bro.
Like, come on now. Like, if it wasn't for real men and shit, you wouldn't be on the internet talking right now. Real shit. It's not a joke either. You know what I mean? I love women in that. But come on now. Like, you gotta respect your brothers and your fathers and everything. Cousin.
Yeah, but that's not why. The reason is they will beat the fucking brakes off you, bro. Don't respect them and see what happens. You'll fuck around and find out. That's what'll happen.
Fuck around, find out. So it's on scale. You want to fuck around, you're gonna find out real quick.
Yes, Donna. This is the boxer kind
My
of
mother's
thing.
name is Donna too. It's funny.
It's I'm not 100% certain what you would call it. I will tell you this. He's kind of tiny. He's only about 40 pounds, but he's got he looks like Tucker. He's colored just like Tucker. And he's got that M-shaped head. He's got them two big ass chewing muscles up on top.
Oh.
And he's fearless, dude. He is absolutely fearless. Anytime there's a dispute, I've never seen a dog do this in my entire life.
Mighty Mouse.
Anytime the little dog and the big dog get into it, there's like this initial "Rrr," and then the little dog will break away, run to the end of the hall, and come running back and jump straight up in the air and come straight down on top of Moose's nose with his forehead, like the very top of his head. He headbutts his way into the fight. After that,
That's fucking awesome, dude. He named the dog Moose.
His name's Buddy Lorenzo.
You said you wanted your phone.
I have no idea, guy.
It's right there. You want it?
Right there. Baby steps. Come on.
You guys just want to protect.
These cops are so fucking nice to her.
What's your
She
purse?
must be, like, related
I have
to
no
them.
idea.
I'm so done with her
This is
bullshit.
not your stuff. Is this yours? Is this your stuff here?
24.
Wait.
Hey, do you want an ambulance? Do you want?
Oh God.
All right, then let's go.
I can't how to answer that because there's
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either
like
you're going
drugs or something in there, and so she says yes. Then that's whatever they
Is
find in
this
there,
yours?
her.
Meth
That's
is a
right.
hell of a drug, okay, brother?
Meth is a hell of a drug. Hey, dude, the worst part about meth is not so much the motherfuckers on meth. It's the people who were drinking and met someone on meth.
Nah,
Those are the
it's the
worst.
fuckers who sell it. Those are the worst. The worst people are the people who sell it.
This is like the 5th time she said "gah."
Yeah, no, she keeps doing that. About the 3rd time I'd have called an ambulance. I'd be like, she needs an exorcism or something. I don't know. Can we get? Are we still
Can we throw like
trepanning
holy
people?
water at her? Like we grab a cross and throw holy water.
Is that like Canadian slang though? Like trying to say
The name of
"God."
Christ compels you. The name of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you.
That's it.
Yeah, the power.
Nowhere.
Either you leave,
Oh, wait a minute. I
or
know
we can
what.
call an ambulance for you.
No, we
you go to
don't.
the hospital. You want to go to the hospital?
No.
Okay, so then you go on the street.
I need to figure out if I need earmuffs because they got me a hotel for the night. He said I could use
These
my
cops are
credit
actually
card,
super
card,
nice
and
and
drink.
Guess what? They're kicking you out because you became too much of a nuisance here. They can do that, okay?
Okay. All right. So
Rather
I'm
go
going
to-
out on the street, right?
Yes. Or do you want to go to the hospital?
Because I know
Or
you
do you
guys.
want to go to the hospital? Which one?
No.
Okay, you go on the street. There you
Okay,
go.
perfect.
Hospital's nice and warm. They have a bed for you, but you don't want that.
No, I don't.
Okay, sounds good.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Wait a minute. I need my earmuffs.
All right, hurry up and get them. You know where they're at?
We need some shoes,
If you
chick.
guys are normal, hallelujah.
There's a $1.25 on the table over there.
God bless you.
On the
I
bed.
know. I know. So what was
Yeah, she's in a hotel. She's probably prostituting herself.
Hold up. All right. More red flags that just occurred to me. She's obviously been here long enough to have upset the staff.
Yeah.
And yet neither of those beds have been touched more than just laying on it to make a phone call or something.
Yeah, they've been walking around and throwing their shit everywhere, but
Right?
Did you see?
And what is that?
I'm telling you, she's probably a prostitute for real.
There is the bed would have been used in that case, right?
Well, that's why the maid comes in and cleans it up every day.
no, man, I don't think they've been there longer than a couple hours the way they're acting.
I don't know.
Someone
There's a
put
little bit of
some-
an accumulation of shit in here, and it's been opened and gone through, and it generally, I don't know, tweakers. Never mind. Tweakers can do it.
She's probably been,
Also-
she dropped.
I want to make another point. This is someone else's room. This is not her room.
Exactly.
There's a huge pile of shit in here, and she's talking about the stuff in a bag and a pair of earmuffs.
So you're saying this is not her hotel room?
Right. I'm thinking it's someone else's hotel room.
Someone's pimping her out for sure.
Whose hoodies are those then?
Oh no, we're getting back to the hoodie. Her pimp says it's pimp's hoodies, man. Sorry to fucking break it to you.
Do you have his number?
Yeah, 1-800 go fuck yourself.
But I'm trying to call the pimp so that I don't have to.
That's the whole point.
Do you reckon this is real or AI?
Pedro, you are not a puppy baby anymore. Pedro, please get out.
This is real.
You can't fit, sir.
This is also real. Yes, indeedy. Those are Harlequin Great Danes. They are gorgeous dogs.
Yeah, that's AI.
Whoa. So beautiful.
Wow.
All right. So that is what my Mastiff looks like.
What does it look like limp?
It never goes limp, sir.
Chokers, huh?
Oh my god, he's walking a fucking horse wolf.
That's an Irish wolfhound, and that is real.
It's
Yes.
I'll take one then.
Those are English. wolfhounds.
Was that? Is it an English wolf? Is it English or Irish? How can you tell the difference?
That one looks English. The Irish, or thicker or thinner.
If you guys
don't they got a bigger beard?
I'm part Irish. It's a silly.
You ever get one by accident?
Yeah, the English, they're like scragglier look. They look like that real scraggly looking.
They look like an English hobo.
You ever seen a dire wolf?
I'm just gonna scooch in right here if you don't mind.
Yeah. Have you heard they brought dire wolves back?
All right, Cage, I'm gonna do this in one spiel. Listen up. They did not bring dire wolves back. They made genetically engineered dogs utilizing extant genes from a species lost 10,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Does this make them dire?
Apparently,
does this make them dire wolves? No, these make them designer dogs. That is it.
Closest thing we'll ever get.
A CRISPR or something. They have the designer human beings there.
Listen. Dire wolves didn't die out that long ago. That's less than 40,000 years. That's about the upper limit for things we can bring back through genetic engineering. At this point, I think it would be a mistake to bring back the bone-crushing dogs of history. They are not dogs. They are not wolves. They are something completely different and more closely related to bears than they are the temple wolf.
They're like sharks on land, essentially.
They're pack sharks on land. They are fucking diabolical, dude.
Speaking of genetics, Squatch, have you seen the glow?
I'm gonna need a 50 caliber for that motherfucker.
Glow in the dark rabbits and the glow in the dark rats. That shit is mind blowing, dude. What they did.
I mean, it's just a couple of genes out of a jellyfish.
I know, but still,
right?
It
Clifford
worked.
over here tried to lay in his fucking bed.
That's your dog?
No.
Oh, he just wants to lay with his kitties. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Donna. That was so cute.
That was nice. I appreciate it, Anna. Try to do this all professional.
Pussy you got?
We know. I keep it clean.
One of the ones that I had put back there was a fella.
I'm talking about Sasquatch's pussy, not yours.
Shooting through. He was like shooting different pew-pews through.
Pew-pew.
Yeah, through cast iron skillets.
Yeah. No. You know what's funny about a cast iron skillet?
It could probably block a 40.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the guy that was shooting the skillets with all different
calibers and that from a 22 all the way up to the?
I watched that. He did it with the 50 cal was the one that really did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So here's the funny thing about cast iron skillets. You know the seasoning that's across the top of a cast iron skillet once you've used it for a few years?
Yeah, you gotta season it.
That layer of metal is almost as hard as diamond. That particular, really? It's only a molecule thick if it's done right.
What do they call it? They call it a Moore's skill.
You can hit that fucker with an axe and it'll turn the axe. You can hit the son of a bitch with a hammer and it's liable to just bounce the fuck off. As long as that seasoning is intact, it might turn a bullet. But if you go in there with a piece of metal and you scratch that seasoning straight down the middle and shoot that fucker, it'll fold in half down the line.
I don't think the
like a piece of drywall when you score it. And just
Yeah, kind of like that.
Squatch. Ever seen a 50 Beowulf?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Beowulf is a rifle that shoots 50 caliber pistol rounds.
Yeah, it's like an AR that fucking shoots 50.
Well, it's on an AR M4 platform, sure, but it's a pistol round.
Well, yeah, like it's not. I guess it depends how much powder you want to put in the back of it.
No. It depends on the shape of the bullet, the way it's seated in the cartridge, the way this cartridge fires, and the way the cartridge seats in the rifle. It is a pistol round, sir.
So what is it, a 50 AE?
A 50 caliber round is almost as long as your fucking forearm, dude.
No. I'm saying, does it use the same cartridge as like a Desert Eagle? If it's a pistol round, right?
Yes, it's a pistol round. It uses
So the 50
basically
AE.
Desert Eagle rounds. Yes, that's
50 AE.
exactly it. But here's the thing. First of all, it has about half the powder from an actual 50.
How many
The
grains is it?
slug itself is the same size around, but actually bull-nosed. So it's like flat on the end. And the rifle round is twice as heavy, 3 times as long, and has, I don't know how much more powder. It's crazy.
Look at like 223. They're armor piercing and shit. It's like a blue tip. It's a tiny little caliber, but that shit goes, it pierces right through it.
Sure. But here's the thing: when you're using a 50, an actual 50 round, it's not so much that it's armor piercing, as
I'm talking about the 223.
Anti-material. Point being, it doesn't matter if it's armored because it's going to break that shit too. 50s,
the big caliber
shit. They break things. That's its purpose. It was designed from the very beginning to take shit like helicopters, anti-personnel or armored personnel vehicles
that'll
and
take
shit.
it down. Can I say something quick? I got good news, brother. My younger brother, he got his DZ license. So now he's allowed to drive fire trucks and fucking dump trucks and whatever. He got his DZ license. He just got married. And also on Friday, he has 3 different firearms coming because he has his PAL license now. And he's about to get his RPAL. This is a personal acquisition license.
Bro.
Yeah, he's doing fucking awesome. My young bro.
See, here's the best part about Georgia. I don't need none of that shit. I call up my dealer and be like, hey, I need these things. And he'd be like, okay, cost this much. I'd be like, okay. And then he'll run all my shit.
He's doing it by the book. He works in the city and shit. Yeah. So
I can bounce a tennis ball off my local PD. I live very inside a city. Now, it's not Atlanta. I'm not sure that would
we're
matter.
from
much.
Toronto. It's the 4th biggest city in North America. We have the busiest
So in
highway.
that case, you're not talking about the city problems. You're talking about nation problems, sir.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we're in the 4th biggest city in North America here. And
correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't half those people French, though?
In the world.
Do they count?
Sorry?
Do we count the French?
No, French Canadians can fuck off. Je m'appelle Cage. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Merci beaucoup.
Yo, mama.
There you go. You know, I can speak French. Shit. They force you to learn it. Let's see.
All right, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. I'm going to finish this first fucking video, whether it kills me or not, but we're going to be done after that silly shit. And then we're going to move on to other things like having my wife touch me in places my bathing suit covers.
Where does that come out?
Perfect.
I had to leave on my.
Is that everything? Is that everything?
No, not really, because I'm earmuffs, guy.
I've not seen the earmuffs.
Okay.
Why she keep saying guy?
I need.
She's trying to say guy. She must be Canadian.
Looks like all your stuff is over here, Ron. Yeah. So that might be all your stuff right there. Is that your medicine and everything?
Well, don't you guys have 5K? Well, your
what?
I don't know, guy.
That's what I said. What?
I don't know, guy.
Gathering. So
I can show you another video. It's a body camera, and she was obviously she's another woman with a mental health problem, and the cops ended up shooting her.
What?
I don't know, guy. Did you guys know more about what the
All right, we're done. Let's get out. Let's go.
I have a hat. Don't touch me.
You're going. Just walking you out. Walking you out.
Well, where's my beer?
My beer.
Locking you up. Well, where's my beer?
I can't take that for the road. Come on, I need my beer for the road.
If that was me, that's what I would have been saying as well.
Well,
yeah, real shit.
I want to
Where's
stand by
beer
my
at?
previous conclusion that I made that she was tossed out with her Dr. Pepper and her beer. And that's why she wasn't in that room anymore, is whoever was in that room got rid of her and then went down, talked to the folks at the office and was like, hey, you got to get this hooker out of my room. I've already paid her. And she bought Dr. Peppers and beer and came back.
For God's sakes.
You gotta drink that in public? Yeah. You can't drink that.
Why? It's no public intoxication.
You can't be drinking in public.
Don't touch me.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. You're wearing handcuffs. Go.
You want to be arrested?
Yeah, I kind of want to finish my beer now.
Yeah.
They're not even trying to arrest her. They're so nice to this fucking person.
Assuming
She's
in my
definitely a
bag?
criminal informant.
Why not?
She's
You guys-
ratting on something.
Just keep walking.
Sensing the inevitable, Dana played the victim for leverage. The officer saw through it and kept moving her out of the hotel.
So, what's the problem, sirs?
Oh, now we know what we want to know what the problems is.
Yeah, and they told her 40.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's
You're
kind
gonna
of
love
funny,
this.
but
You're
obviously
gonna
it's
love
like a
this. This is
mental
great.
health.
Hold on, Cage. Hold on. So we're hosting the World Cup, right?
No,
we have it in Toronto. We just had the fucking.
They
Yeah,
drank
we're hosting it over here, too.
the Scottish guys showed up and drank all the alcohol. They bought all the beer. They bought all the lager. They even bought the Michelob tap. Everything.
What?
Everything.
Who
The
is it?
Scottish fans
I got
cleaned out
I thought
every bar,
you meant the
every
team.
liquor store, and every convenience store in like a tri-county area.
Nice.
Are you serious? From Inverness or something?
I don't know
Yeah,
where they're from. I know that I got a buddy of mine. He came over to do the whole World Cup thing, and at the same time he's doing a trip like from Florida to fucking, rather from up there to Florida, and he was like, so we grabbed a case before we went into town, and by the time we finished that case, which I mean for apparently a few stout Irish lads, that's an afternoon, not even like they killed that shit.
That's like
by the time
breakfast.
they got
or
there.
something.
Right, exactly.
That's
And
first breakfast.
yes, first breakfast.
Post breakfast.
Okay?
Yeah.
They drink like the hobbits.
Tim Bush Mills the second breakfast.
Nah, we need some
Anyway,
fucking.
he said he went. They got to the hotel. They double checked their tickets. They went by the place, and then they decided to go hit a pub. And they walked in, and the place was offering free water. And he was like, "Well, I just want a pint." And they're like, "We don't have any beer."
No water allowed.
No, free water. You can have all the water you want. They don't have any beer. So they go to the next one and the next one, and in the process of doing this, they came across other slightly drunk Scottish people who were trying to fight bartenders for kegs that they thought was full. There were other ones. He said it made him feel like he was at home, except he wasn't nearly drunk enough. And so here's what they did. They go back to the fucking hotel. They load up every Scottish guy they can find in the fucking hotel into this fucking transit van. And then they drove like 80 miles to another town outside the county and bought all the beer in that store, all of it. And then they came back to their hotel room. and that's how they've been functioning. And here's the thing. They've got another 5 days or 4 days before they leave and go to Miami or wherever the fuck they're going, right?
But Toronto,
And
they just did the fucking game over here in Toronto.
Okay. My point is, they've got another few days, and they're like planning a trip 400 miles there and back, 200 miles to go to a location that he has already paid for the beer. It is in storage in an ice truck. He's already got it squared away. Like, it's handled. All he's got to do is show up, get the beer, and come back. Right. My question is, what kind of laws do y'all have about transporting large amounts of alcohol across provincial lines?
In a province, okay, first of all, alcohol is different. We have craft alcohol. And actually, it goes back to Al Capone and that, because we never had
I'm not asking for a history lesson, bro. I just
never had
know,
prohibition
any
here in Canada.
felonious issues with crossing provincial lines with like an entire van full of beer?
No, not really, no.
Happy birthday, Logical Spark.
Happy birthday, Spark.
I mean, if it's illegal, then how do people do it when they're
So we're celebrating Logical Spark's birthday. If you would like to celebrate it with me, send me money.
Perfect.
It's right there in the chat.
I got. Here's my cash app. Even though you don't have it in Canada, it's called "Throw It in the Fire." Number sign.
Highlight
money
it.
sign. Dollar sign. I don't have a fucking. We don't have cash app in Canada. I don't fucking ask for money from people. I can give it away though. Give it away.
Give me some.
Give it away now.
I mean, why not? What's stopping you?
You got a PayPal?
Oh, that's what's stopping you. That makes sense.
Is there
We
any
print-
more things that you need to, any more links you need to add to this? Any more like payment links or Discord?
Oh no, the Cash App's the only thing I got, bro. That's
Okay.
that's and making me do that.
So I
was-
think as
in fact,
Canadians,
Cash
Canadian
App
payments
was more a byproduct of needing to be able to transfer money back and forth between my kids and my wife than it was doing anything on YouTube. And then when I first got my Cash App, it was like the day before my birthday, and I got inundated with donations on my birthday, $2, $5, $3, $5, you know.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
nice.
marked
It adds
me-
up. It adds
they
up
marked
eventually.
me as a scam, that I was obviously perpetrating a scam. And so I spent 2 years every couple of weeks calling up Cash App being like, hey, can we do anything about this? And then I found a dude named Jahid, and Jahid sat down. He tried to do, hello, my name is Mark, the whole thing. And I was like, dude, listen, let's go ahead and get past all of this. My name's not Sasquatch. And I told him my real name. Your name's not Mark. So I want you to do me a favor, bro. Let's get past that right now. And I need to solve this problem. And he went through some stuff, and he did like the whole thing that all the other ones had done 100 times. And I'm like,
The
okay,
script.
now the script, right. Now that you're done with the script, can we go beyond the script? Do you have someone I can talk to explain the situation? He's like, all right. Okay, fine. We'll do this. And I said, great. I don't want to upset you. I'm not trying to ruin your day. If you would like for me to call back at another point, give me your fucking number so I can talk to you so that you know I'm fucking serious. And he was like, no, we got this. We can do this. You and me, we can do this. Right, me and you, bro, we can do this. We can get this fixed.
I'm just wondering, did he have a
everything in the background.
He's over there. He's like, all right, let's check this out. Bam. Okay, it looks like you got 155 donations. Oh, wow. In a 2-hour period amounting to this much. And that is suspect. Our system will look at that and say, hey, you're trying to launder money. So let's go ahead and remove that red flag, because you're here, you're talking to me.
Laundry
I'm not
is
trying to launder
available.
money. So we'll go ahead and remove that. And oh wow, you've got another red flag. According to this, they think you are scam selling stuff. That's weird. I'm gonna have to get my supervisor in to look at that one. But we've got another red flag. You established your PayPal or your Cash App the day before you got your first donation. That throws a red flag right there. It's supposed to be at least 72 hours or whatever, right? And he's like, okay, so we got everything squared away. Now I need the phone number associated with it. I need the number on the card. I need this. I need that. And we got all that squared away. He's like, I'll be right back. He goes and gets his supervisor, who comes over, pops up, and is like, hello, my name is John. I said, I'm going to let you get away with it, Chief.
Blood type, okay? Did they have an Indian accent?
Yes. Yes.
Of course, I knew it.
Jahid is an angel.
Would you like a
Right.
machine?
Jahid is an absolute angel. I will defend every single Indian on earth in the off chance it might be him.
And they're not all bad.
Don't care. There is one good one for absolutely certain.
I have
Don't
this
touch a
Indian woman. I just called my bank and I had to deal with a fucking Indian woman or whatever. But I had one of them call my fucking phone trying to fucking. I'm from TELUS. TELUS is like a phone company, and they're trying to extract information on me. So I'm like, she literally said like, "Don't waste both our time." I'm like, what do you mean waste their time? Like, I need some information out of you. Yeah,
That's
it's
neat.
funny as fuck.
It is funny as fuck. It was funnier.
But it's a lucky thing I had my pieces.
Your pieces.
My guns.
Oh.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang! Well, I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away. I ran after them.
Okay.
Bang! Try to shoot them in the back. But I don't run so good either. Anyway, you guys all think I'm a hero, and I'll accept that responsibility. I don't think one would have done it. I'm going to go out and buy some more.
Okay.
And I think you should too. Don't be a victim. It's time to fight back.
Facts.
Amen.
Let's see what else we
We're
got
gonna
over here.
You're gonna up it on them.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
okay?
Right?
Money,
You were
money,
saying something.
money.
I'm sorry.
Do you know who she is? The redhead?
Vaguely, yeah. I've
That's
seen her
Robin
before.
Lively. Do you know whose sister she is? That makes her
Blake Lively,
Blake Lively's sister. Yeah.
who's married to.
I gotta
Okay.
bounce. Thanks a lot for proving just how ugly and immature you are. It's been real. And just so you know, I don't really care about your problems.
Yeah. If you got Wi-Fi and a heartbeat, this song's about your dumb ass.
I hate drunk assholes spilling beer on my boots. I hate fake tough clowns in bargain suits. I hate deep chicks talking about the moon, blaming all the red flags on Mercury in June. I hate gym freaks screaming like they lift in the car. I hate vape clouds fogging up the goddamn bar. I hate clout chasing idiots filming every move like the world needs your breakfast and your dance big groove. Don't get it twisted, you ain't singled out, son. If you're human, you're included in the shit I'm on. So before you cry, it's cause your ego's stunned. Let me say it louder just for